Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, this your boy BigT from Extreme Sports. Tell you about all our shows right here on Extreme Radio. You can catch us on www.spreaker.com/BigTyML72. You can also catch me, your boy BigT, Extreme Sports, featuring your boys King Cees, Marvin Matt, LC, E-Dub. You can also catch my boy J Real for J Real Hip Hop Show, playing all the local artists around the world right here on Spreaker.com. You can also catch my girl Tanya Staley on Political Nation right here on Spreaker.com. Catch Extreme Radio all on the major apps: iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Castbox app, SoundCloud app, all the major apps around the world. Don't forget, your guys, Extreme Radio, www.spreaker.com/user/BIGGTYML72. And you also catch us by calling in at 919-335-3988. Your boys at Extreme Radio.
Yo, what up, everybody? This your boy BigT with Extreme Sports, with your boy BigT, King Cees, Marvelous Matt. Welcome to another week of Extreme Sports. So get ready to get into this in a few minutes. Wait for the guys to come on. Got a lot to talk about. The Lakers have had a crazy week this week, so we're going to talk about that, get into the NBA playoffs, some more stuff. All right, let's get the boys on in a few minutes. Hey, we'll be right back. So let's hear J Real Hip Hop Show.
You're now tuned in to the Real Hip Hop Show with my boy J Real. It's the boy N.O. Diamonds. You can catch me on the show with other artists, great artists from the NC, Eastern NC, all across the country. Now, presenting my boy J Real.
We got the man King Cees in the building. What's up?
What's up, bro?
Hello?
Hello?
I can hear you. Yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's cracking?
He said what's cracking.
What's cracking?
All right.
All right. Hey, it's been a crazy week for my Lakers, man.
Yeah, Lakers ain't hitting up. I don't know what they got going on, man. No folks in turmoil. I ain't never seen the Lakers franchise in this type of predicament.
Right. It's something going on behind the scenes that we need to take the picture and look at. Something wrong somewhere.
Yeah. They can go ahead and cancel Christmas, man. I don't know what they got going on. They have to make the most miraculous turnaround in NBA history. If they come back and, I don't know, man. They got to come put a whole lot of people together next year. Starting with a coach.
Right. But, hey, let's start with Magic first, though. It started out with Magic. Magic quit. He goes, Marvelous Matt. What up, Matt?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Nothing much.
I had to start off with what's going on in L.A. I had to fly down there, see what's going on, Matt. I'm going to Magic House first. So I will ask Steve first. What's Magic for Magic Johnson to quit? It's something that had to happen behind the scenes that we don't know about. What you think, Cees?
First of all, Magic Johnson is a liar. Anyone, he been running around here telling everybody he got HIV and shit. That man ain't got no damn HIV. Let's start there, man. That man ain't had that shit to start with. But we can get past that. He ain't too good at lying, man. I think that's what. Well, no, he did a very good job at lying. Cause folks still think he had that shit. So I don't know what's up with Magic, man. I don't know what's up with Magic, man. But he ain't fooled me though. I know he been lying to my people, man. Tell me he got HIV and all that stuff, man. And that man been living 60 years later. He's still going. I want the kind of HIV that nigga got. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want it. Period.
That man ain't never had it. Ask Dr. He gone now too, but Dr. Sheridan said that man never had it. He said he tested him. Wow. He said he tested him. He tested his whole family, man.
Right.
And he told yeah, but that's a whole nother story. But back to why he left L.A., man. I don't know what y'all got going on in L.A. right now. It just don't look too good. Whatever it is. I mean,
it's something. It's something.
How you gonna get? How Magic just gonna step down? Like when I knew y'all was in trouble, man. It's just a season altogether, man. That's kind of crazy. Y'all see that was a crazy season y'all had this year, man. And it wasn't no dedication. Yeah, it wasn't too much dedication in this season here, man. It looked good for about 4 or 5 games in a row. And then go on a bad streak and next 4 or 5 games you might see something like, okay, they got potential, but it's a lot of stuff that I ain't seen before, man. And I think people really don't want to accept the fact that LeBron is getting old, man. He can't do it at the rate that he need to do it in LA by himself.
But to me, it wasn't about LeBron anyway. But hey,
what was it about?
But hey, what do I know? They was doing pretty good without LeBron and me. We're gonna get on that subject too. But hey, we'll get back on that.
On that. But that's still crazy to me even make that statement. But I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll get on that when you want to get on it.
All right. Well, go ahead, Matt. What you want to talk about Magic?
I think that Magic got into that, and Magic couldn't be who he wanted to be. I mean, he couldn't be. You know, you think about the different times when he got in trouble because he was talking to different players about potentially getting them to come and this and that or whatever. Whereas he took that role, and that role put him in bondage because he couldn't move the way he wanted to move. Whereas when he was just a quote unquote advisor to the program, it's totally different. He can have conversations, make phone calls, and do everything because he's not officially linked to the team. But at some point in time, you're going to naturally say, now I'm making all these moves, I want to get paid for it. So I think he got caught in the catch-22. It wasn't as easy as he thought, it would be. So I think that's ultimately what got him, all the red tape that he had to go through.
Yeah. And he said himself that a whole lot of things that he couldn't talk about, and he felt backstabbed about a lot of things. And they said Rob Pelinka was like talking junk about him.
And always asking if he was there today.
Yeah. How do you hire Rob Pelinka? You really didn't know nothing about him. I couldn't understand it. If you hired the GM, why would you hire him? You didn't know nothing about him because he knew Kobe. He knew Kobe. You think that's who you want? Or you just
trying to keep it in the family, man? You know, you're just trying to keep it in the family.
Yeah, right. I understand that, but at the same time, you didn't know nothing about GM skills. You just knew about being the agent.
The GM skills on cold-blooded 0.
Right. So, and he's still there. So, hey, I think they just gonna need to go ahead and clean completely. Go ahead and clean your house. You started it. Why don't you go ahead and finish?
Get rid of LeBron too, man. Don't get rid of that guy too, man. Let him go and fuck up somebody else's organization, man. And
hey,
I know y'all saying that's absurd because he's still the second or third best player or fourth best player in the league right now, but nah, man, his time is. He can't do it the way he at the level that he used to doing it. So they got to put him on a team where they already contenders. There, like a Toronto or Boston. It's a few teams that's already Milwaukee. There's already teams that's contenders already. They just ain't got over Philadelphia. I don't know what the hell Philadelphia got going on, but he's at an age where he can be like the guy to force, but he needs to have somebody that can take over at any given moment, and he just didn't have that down there, Ellie.
Right.
And LeBron, I'm not a LeBron hater or none of that. I kind of respect him, man. I respect his game and all that, but you said sound like.
Yeah.
That's bad business, there, man. I've never been a hater, except for Christian Laettner and Danny Ferry. Them two guys I was racist about. I just hated them guys for passing. I don't even know why. Still don't care for them guys, man. I don't know why, man. It's just them the only two guys I really hated as far as basketball. But yeah, man. LeBron he's a great. I mean, I think he got a little bit too much accolade as far as the best in the league. Comparing the Mike and Kobe and all them, I think he got a raw deal for having to deal with that. Because individually, he's like one of the best players that we ever seen, like individual-wise, without comparison to anybody else. You know what I'm saying? The boy is immaculate. It's just his win percentage. Just the same thing in that debate that's up going around now with Dwayne Wade and Paul Pierce. You know what I'm saying? As far as
no debate.
Yeah. I feel like it is, man. I just seen Paul get busy and be a hey, what's so funny, man? And be a supporting. I mean, I seen him take over and do things like I seen him play ball better than Dwayne Wade at points in his career. I ain't saying that he's better. Now that I look at it, I ain't saying that he had a better career or none of that, but he's just as good of a player. If he was put in the same position as Dwayne Wade with the same players, I feel like he would have had the same amount of rings, if not more. But
yeah,
go ahead. Dispute that fact first. You can go ahead and dispute that one first.
All right. Well, it goes like this. When we always change the narrative on how we gonna include people because we can't say one-on-one because they're two different positions. But Paul Pierce,
no. Wait a minute. How they two different positions? What position you see Paul as?
What position did Chris Paul play? I mean, Paul Pierce play.
I thought he was a 2. But he played small forward sometimes.
It was a small forward.
Small forward, yeah.
But with him, Ray. But before Ray got there, hold on. Before Ray got there, it was him.
Because Ray would have been the 2.
Ray was the 2 when he got there. When he got there, he was 2. But Paul was the 2 when Antonio Walker, we were teaming up with Antonio Walker down there. Him, Antonio Walker, and who was the point guard for them? Who was the
They got him listed as small forward.
Yeah, but he played the 2 a lot during when his season, like 03, 02. About 01, 02, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was handling the ball more. Well, he played more like a 2 than in my position. You know what I'm saying? As far as I remember. I know he moved over to the 3 because of the your boy Ray Allen as far as the 3 two, but I think him and Ray, he handled the ball more than Ray did. Because Ray was more of a coming off the string, catch, shoot type of guy, when Paul was still handling the, making plays. He got a slow game that he would ease his way into the paint, dish the ball off, or make his move, or do whatever he's doing, but he would handle it like a two-guard. That's just in my opinion. Now, I might be wrong. I ain't stating no facts in them, but I felt like Paul was a two-guard too. I seen them play the same position.
Okay, but so you mean to tell me that Paul Pierce is a better two-guard than the Flash?
No, not all around. Just offensive-wise. I know on defense he can't hold the candle to him. Defensive-wise,
that's right. So you want to put the man on your team that can't play defense?
I'm just saying he didn't require for his position, but yeah, he always required defense. But with his squad, they didn't require him because he would lead his opposition into the paint, and then you got KG and Big Kendrick down there to make you do something else with that ball. So he ain't required to play defense. So some players not required to play defense. It depends on what you're working with. Now, I ain't gonna say that. not that you're not required to. It's not needed as much because of the situation you got. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to. Okay, I don't. Just like with you, I wouldn't need you to worry about that. I need you to handle that route. I need the ball in your hand. Don't worry about the defense. Leave your man to me. I'm gonna pick him up when he comes through.
But I play defense.
Yeah, you play defense. Yeah. I was saying just in case you didn't. Just in case you didn't.
No, okay.
I seen times you sit back with like, hold on, pick him up, get mine. I seen times you say mine. And I said, well, get mine here, sit your mine. You be like, oh. Nah, let me stop lying. I ain't gonna do that though.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. I was gonna let you talk.
Yeah, I can't even do that. I can't even tell that lie. And when he sound good, but no, I feel like I don't know. They just I just always looked at them as the same type of players. Determination, heart. He always had the determination, heart. But like you said, at the end of the day, Dwayne Wade was more of a killer and. He probably had a better career at the end of the day, but I still say he was I still say Paul Pierce was just as good as a player as he is, though. But he just happened to have a better career.
I think Paul just came out with this argument because of it was the Miami Heat, and he hated the Miami Heat. That's why I think he just came in that argument because LeBron was his more nemesis than anything. And so why he go after Dwayne Wade?
I don't think he went after Dwayne Wade like that. He said he respected Dwayne Wade. I don't know what that was all about, but
I don't think so. Paul nasty like that now.
I know Jalen Rose set him straight. I know Jalen Rose set him straight right in his face, though.
Yeah, he did.
He said, since he ain't here to defend himself, let me tell you what he got. He got 3 rings. You ain't got but 1. He was all defensive player 2 times. You never made it. He got 1 scoring title. You never was able to win a scoring title. Yeah, so he really put him in his place. So I'm like, okay. Okay, Paul. But Paul had a good argument too, man. I mean, I love both of them. I'm a big Paul Pierce fan, so that's why I'm trying to root for him.
Yeah, it ain't making no good. He still look bad in this situation.
Yeah, he still look kind of bad, man. I tried, Paul. Big head bit. Yeah, Paul, I tried to get off your peanut head, motherfucker. I tried, man.
But going to the LA situation now, we're talking about the coaching situation. It changed. Luke Walton and the Lakers parted ways. Then Luke get a job the next day. He's supposed to be named the Sacramento Kings coach that I saw today. So what's going on? Matt, what's up? You flew to L.A. to talk to LeBron. What's going on? Tell me what's going on.
So hold on, wait a minute. Before you go into Father, you said who gonna be a who coach?
He's on his new Sacramento team. Sacramento.
God, but Mark Jackson can't get a job. But okay, go ahead.
Exactly.
Okay. We're going to get into that.
All right, go ahead. I ain't going to do that. I'm bad.
Go ahead, Matt.
But I think that it's just a whole change in how things are now because, once again, old school versus new school. This behavior was going on in, the 80s and the 90s. You would get fired if you were the problem. But now the coach is picked by the players.
Yeah.
And I can't say if it's right or not. It's just the way that it is now. Me personally, I don't feel like they should be allowed to dictate what's going on. The second that your superstar gets on the wrong side of the coach, maybe the coach is getting in on them. Now the coach got to worry about the job. I don't know. I hope that LeBron is not this player, but that's why I had to ask that question today. As far as who is, can the Lakers actually get a good coach? And I really don't know. It would have to be somebody like Pat Riley or Phil Jackson or somebody that's a covenant coach. That way there can't be anyone who quote unquote runs the team other than that coach.
I bet you they won't get rid of Popovich.
They won't get Pop. He ain't gonna go nowhere else.
He ain't going nowhere.
And then, when you're dealing with, the LeBron is washed up or different things like that, I mean, you would wish, how many years he been playing? 16 seasons?
Yeah.
17.
17, and he averaged 27, 8, and 8. I mean, that don't sound like washed up to me.
But he averaged that on a Lakers team that didn't make the playoffs. But okay, then that's cool.
Yeah, but since when is it one person's problem for not making the playoffs?
That's true. That's true. But
that's that standard that he has to live by. If they make it, it's because of him. If he doesn't make it, it's because of him. Either way, it's because of him. The only one putting up buckets like that, man, 40 and 50 points a night, is James Harden. And he does that because he has to for them to stay in the game.
Who got help?
James Harden got help.
He got help. Yeah, he really do.
Yeah.
But they ain't really no.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna buy him.
They ain't really tougher than the Lakers, really, if you think about it. As far as his extra players,
right.
They ain't really.
When you look at these guys, it goes like this. If you don't like LeBron, anything that happens, you gonna blame LeBron. Okay, I'll give you an example. I'm gonna tell you straight up. The reason why they didn't make it, you can say no, you can agree or disagree. Bottom line, the reason why they didn't make it to the playoffs is they were about to trade them young bucks. That's the forget that LeBron was injured, all that stuff. But no, hey man, you sat down with us, man. You talked to us. You made us believe. And LeBron, I feel like you knew something about us getting traded. So you know what? Forget this. And you can say, well, that's what they supposed to do. He knew. I'm not saying he did it, but he knew about it. And he didn't say anything. And these guys sitting there hearing all this stuff and go ahead.
Hold on. Is Marcus Matt admitting that baby Brian knew something and he act like he didn't know?
One thing about it is I always keep it real. Just for example, I can say that my Patriots will be in the Super Bowl next year. You Don't keep it real. You live in this alternate universe where you think that the Washington Redskins are going to even make the playoffs. So I can tell the truth regardless of who it is. I understand that, but you need to always remember that your team is 5 games outside the playoffs right now. So he knew about it. So it didn't matter what he said or how he tried to get those boys to come back and believe in him and fight. They weren't going to do it. That was the biggest issue.
Yeah, he was sitting on the bench by himself. The boys didn't sit next to him. Ingram going to Indiana and said LeBron going to trade you. Jamel McGee going to the line. They saying LeBron don't want you. So it was a big mess.
Yeah.
It was a big mess. And the boys I think they went against him and they just quit. I really do. I think everybody quit for Rondo.
How tight would you be with one of your homeboys if he knew you about to get fired and he didn't say nothing?
Right. True. But it comes to a point then when they got LeBron sat down, they got better. They lost. It was like he lost 6 games. They was playing.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand that was just because they were mad with him and they didn't want to play with him. But to say that a team is better off without LeBron, that's crazy. That don't make sense. But the reason why they played harder is because they were mad at him. They didn't want him on the team.
Yeah. Well, we got Mr. LC just came in. What up, Chomps?
What's going on, fellas?
What's up? What's up?
Not a whole lot. Just chilling.
Yeah.
Ain't chop it up with y'all boys in a minute. Fill out call and share a couple words.
All right.
Yeah. We talk about your best friend, your homeboy, your ace phone coon, your road dog.
LeBron, huh?
So
what's wrong with
LeBron? The Lakers had a crazy week. Whose fault is it? Magic quit. Luke Walton and the Lakers part ways. Then Luke Walton get another job the next day. Who could be the next coach? And whose fault is it?
Whose fault is it?
Yeah, whose fault
so
is it?
I'm taking it you saying it's LeBron's fault, right?
You know, I'm not going to say that. Who, me? Would I ever say that?
You already know that's what he's saying.
Yeah, you saying it. But why? How is it LeBron's fault?
I know, I think, let Marvin Smith explain to you, because he the one, he said the best that, hey, LeBron knew what was going on when he was about to get traded. Tell him that.
Yeah, but I didn't say it was LeBron's fault. I didn't say it was LeBron's fault. All I said was he knew. And so how do you expect your team to play together after he knew that y'all, all of y'all were about to get fired?
Secretary,
I agree with that. He knew.
He figured one to
play it back.
Yeah. Yeah, Matthew going for his part. Okay. You got that? Okay. My secretary said you said LeBron is responsible because he knew. But
he did know.
I think you scared of LeBron, really, man. He always got to take up for him.
I gotta agree, man. I think LeBron knew what was going on with them trades. That's the reason why their record ended the way it is. Man, them guys weren't gonna come back and play for LeBron after all that stuff went down. I wouldn't even want to play for him after all that stuff went down.
They said make him a career killer, man. I didn't know that. I thought the folks were lying, but now I know the truth.
But now you got to look at this way, fellas. Who will come back next year and play with LeBron and give their heart to win this, to make the playoffs for this team? I think Alonzo Ball will have a better. Yeah, but he having.
I don't think Alonzo Ball is going to come back.
Brandon Ingram coming back.
Why you don't think?
Kid. I got respect for Cuz.
Why you don't think Ball coming back though?
I don't. I think he's going to end up down Philly. To be honest with you, man, I don't really see too many of them people of that team coming back, man. I think Brandon Ingram, if they can say that, his health is good, I feel like he's going to come back. But I can't even say for sure about anybody else on that team. I don't see any of them coming back, to be honest with you, man. But Brandon.
Somebody got to come back now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. There's going to be a lot of trades going on, man. They're going to try to get rid of their whole team, man. I feel like it is.
Yeah, they need to let LeBron go with him, man. Okay.
No doubt.
Get rid of LeBron?
Yeah.
Man.
Why would you do that?
I want new faces, man. You something different down there. He can't.
Okay.
I don't think he's in a position to do nothing like that yet, man. No, man. This is different coach. Jeff
Van Gundy made a good point, and everybody say Jeff Van Gundy, you crazy. So if you trade LeBron, LeBron and girl agree to throw his no trade clause, and you can get some good quality players for LeBron and keep that team together, would you do it?
Mm-mm. Damn that team, man. That team ain't hitting no shit on now. I want to tell you about that team. That team don't look like that.
But see, that team last year was a developing too. They had a good core together. They was learning. They got better from the years before. But you can get some good quality players. Look at the New Jersey Nets right now. Like what they did. Who do you know from New Jersey, and what they did to Philly yesterday?
Man, Philly just fucked up. Philly just ate. Man, you got a point guard that won't shoot the damn ball, man. Ben Simmons, the biggest point guard in the league, won't shoot the fucking ball. That nigga, they're crazy, man. I don't know what the hell his purpose is. Who name can you call out for the Knicks? But old boy, Russell. That's all you need to call out, evidently.
Yeah, but hey, they still did that thing against Philly.
That fit for their resume. You know what I'm saying? Like that fit for that machine. That wouldn't work in LA.
Right, but you got
on the West Coast.
But yeah, you get that good quality coach that can coach those boys. They can these boys gonna listen to. What can you somebody like a Mark Jackson.
He get picked up by who this year?
Who? Mark Jackson.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, that's right. Mark Jackson. Why he ain't got no job yet? He don't want to.
Saying.
He must don't want the coach. He must don't want the coach.
Huh?
He must don't want the coach. Because if Luke Longley, not Luke Longley, but Luke May, not goddamn Luke May, but Luke if Luke Walton
got another job in 48 hours.
No, come on, man. Ain't nowhere in the hell. Something ain't right in the league. Period. Not to hear you don't want Mark Jackson.
I think
the man that gave you the blueprint. That'll be perfect for him to go to L.A.
But I think what happened with that situation, that Golden State GM talked bad about Mark Jackson. So he haven't had no interview with nobody since then.
That ain't my point. My point is, why don't you go get the machine that created? Why you don't go get the machine that created? I don't give a damn what they talking about, man. It worked for them. It worked for Golden State. They found the recipe, took that man's recipe,
right? But
and gave it to somebody else and put it in their cookbook gave it to somebody else, and claim it for their own shit.
So you trying to say he Paula Dean that?
Huh?
So he did a Paula Dean.
Exactly.
I see he's stealing them recipes. Yeah.
Stealing the black folk recipes and putting it in their damn book, man. And it's their shit.
See, I never said you wrong. You right. But at the same time, what you remember the Golden State GM, Mark Jackson wouldn't bow down to what he needed him, what he wanted him to do. And I think Golden State GM talked bad about Mark Jackson, and he hasn't had another interview with nobody since then.
So he talked bad.
And then a whole lot of coaching vacancy came open. Yeah, a whole lot of coaching vacancy came open that Mark Jackson didn't get an interview for.
But a lot of them jobs wouldn't even worth his time, though. He coming from.
That's true.
If he set a franchise, up like that, his next stop should be like right now. LA should be in his inbox like a motherfucker, like yo, in his DM,
right?
What up, man? Fuck with me, cuz. You set that Golden State error into play. Can you please help us counter attack that shit? You know what I'm saying? You set it together,
but
so
then right, but LA already trying to talk to Tyronn Lue already. He just got one. He got one chance a year to have another one.
I don't know, man. I ain't got no love for the league.
It's all you know. Monty Williams. They even talk about Jawan Howard today having an interview.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, Jawan had a good career, but I don't know about no coaching. He don't even look right.
But you know. But a lot of that just be political. A lot of that is just political, so they can say they interviewed a person of color.
Yeah, true indeed.
Right.
I can go for that. I definitely go for that.
Then they're like, it's all about who LeBron wants. Honestly.
That's another. Because they ain't spent all that money for that man to come out there for him not to be pleased and at least not to give it an old college try. So I know they're going to put whatever he say into play. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame him. You got that much invested. You didn't got that much invested in that man, so you got to go all the way with it now. But they need a whole lot of more pieces, man. And I want to see them. Like, I ain't no hater in that. I really would like to see them get busy. You know what I'm saying? Get back to the playoffs and get back to the. Cause that's what I'm used to seeing. Boston, you know, some good stuff like that, man. But the playoffs without LeBron it's already crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the boy's name? They got beat Philly. Philly looking like shit already. You know what I'm saying? Already. How the hell you let them guys beat
Milwaukee looking dominating.
Oh, yeah, they look like me out there on the court. I thought Guyana took something out of my book, man. Hey, don't do me like that. Let me ride, man. I ain't that tough, but let me leave it at 10 for a little ride.
No problem.
Just to the end of this show. You know the truth, but
all right. You handle your business out there.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but Guyana's man is a beast, man. That Milwaukee. I always said that though. I might not express that a lot, but I felt like that was gonna be the next up and coming squad. Would be the Golden State the Milwaukee Bucks.
And they're looking pretty good right now.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Toronto ain't looking that good. Kyle, what's your boy name? Lowry. He ain't looking like nothing in the playoffs. So
we'll see. Now, I will give Chauncey a chance to answer this one. Chauncey.
Who is it?
Somebody's phone breaking up real bad.
What is
Somebody's phone breaking up real bad.
I know.
like a block something. Hello?
I don't know. You hear?
Yeah, we know who it is now.
Huh?
It's total.
No. But who's going to be the next LA coach though? That's what I want to know.
Tyronn Lue.
I think so too. And that's LeBron buddy. LeBron getting along with. It's all Cleveland coming back together all over again.
Well, it's going to take coach. It's going to take more than just the coach. They're going to have to get some players down there.
I'm looking at Kyrie. I'm really looking at Kyrie getting down there.
Yeah.
I feel like if Boston go out, Kyrie gonna be the first to get down there.
No.
I agree with that. I think he's going.
I see Raymond Felton going down.
Cees.
I feel like Raymond Felton coming down though.
Nah, he stay where he at.
Nah, not them air balls he was through.
Ray still he my dog, but he ain't got it no more. He ain't got what we need.
Oh, I forgot you were
Lakers
fan too.
Eggs.
Well, I'm out going to tell my junk talking. To all y'all Lakers fans.
Yeah, you getting jumped right now.
Oh, man, let me enjoy myself. Hold on for a minute. Let me tighten my seatbelt up, man. Hey, y'all ain't got to worry about no playoff seat this year. Yeah, I know y'all got front row seats to all the games, whatever game you want to go to. It don't even matter, man. Don't it feel good, man, to be sitting on the outside and ain't got to worry about no playoff seat, cuz?
Yeah, I do, man, because they were kind of expensive this year.
Go L.A., man. I never thought in a million years I'd see y'all in this predicament, man. Not in no LeBron era, anyway. I really thought LeBron would lead you guys to the playoffs.
I thought he would get to the playoffs, but
yeah,
what did they say?
Who said?
What did y'all say when the season started?
I didn't know y'all were trash. I knew. I can't recall exactly what I said, but we can't go back and. Who said that?
You said playoff. Who said championship? You said
I didn't say no championship.
Okay.
I said playoffs. I said playoffs. I definitely didn't say no championship.
Who said conference finals? Though? Somebody said conference finals.
Oh no, I didn't even go that far.
That sounds like the LC when he's late night drinking on them group. That group said he started feeling himself.
Down and listen to some Fortune Leaves.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't go that far.
We can always go back on tape, though. That's the only thing good about that's one good thing about having 24-hour service, man. We can always go back and listen to the old shows and see who said that.
Go listen to it.
It sounds good on record.
Yeah.
But I knew.
But hey. I think
LeBron's out there too, though.
Yeah.
I think he thought that too.
Well, he need to come with a whole new mindset next year because a lot of stuff was his fault also. So that's baby Bron though. I knew it.
You remember what Fred Sampson said back then? Y'all give it up for the 3 degrees. Give it up for the 3 degrees, man. That boy tough, man. Hey, the Lakers ain't hitting no 2 cents, man. That's about it.
I knew it.
The only thing y'all had good is
See what you got going on?
Who? It ain't me, brother. I ain't got no
No,
train.
I got the train. The train mine.
We got some blockage somewhere.
That's not like a dude. They ain't doing that, so I got my regular.
Is somebody walking?
Nope. I'm playing 2K.
Nah, I'm in the room.
How do you play everybody else who won't play video?
Because, man, I don't want this to change our friendship. I don't want you to start getting mad with me. Stop being on the show when I beat the brakes off.
That's about from elementary. I don't know who was that elementary. Who was that for? You good for the line. You never called me. That's just like you. So when I beat you on this game, man, there ain't gonna be nothing personal. I'm serious, please.
You must be serious because after you beat me, I haven't talked to him since.
I don't even think I talked to him since. He really did his life and going up there. I had to stay with him. I ain't stay with him, bro.
That noise is real bad, though.
Yeah.
Who knows?
There's a whole lot of static coming from somewhere.
I don't hear no static, bro.
It's blockage because you can hear somebody in the background. It's like somebody blocking.
It's been like that the whole show?
No, it'll go back off and on real bad. I don't know what it is. Hey, so I'm gonna end the show because that's real bad.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. I appreciate y'all being on.
Yes, sir.
We'll have to edit this out somewhere, somehow. All right, everybody. If y'all can hear me, thank you for tuning in to Stream Sports. I'm sorry about the whatever going on. We'll fix it. And hey, tune in next week, same back time, same back channel. All right, fellas.
All right.
Okay. It's the boy No Diamonds, and you're now tuned in to the greatest show in the world, Extreme Sports, with my man Big T, King Cees.
Cees with me.
Okay, this your boy Big T from Extreme Sports. Tell you about all our shows right here on Extreme Radio. You can catch us on www.spreaker.com/user/BIGTTYMLC